Hello and welcome back. We previously did a review of the Blackpool Magic Convention to great success. All three people enjoyed it,
Yeah.
which was nice. We've decided this time, we were at a show last night called Variety Live, hosted by Mark James and Andrew Green, and we've decided just to give a little mini review because it was such a good show.
5 minutes? 5 minute review?
Yeah, just a quick one, just a quick review. So we'll fly through it. It was at the Thwaites Empire Theatre in Blackburn. Doors opened. Show started just after 7:30.
Gorgeous little theatre.
Like really nice little theatre.
Nice Indian down the road. It went
with nice Indian as well. That was good.
We called off to see Vicky as well at Beard. Got some juggling equipment from there.
Yeah, Beard Juggling. Check them out if you're into juggling and you want to buy
They're
stuff.
not so much on Facebook, and they don't have a great internet presence, do they? But they're a fantastic juggling company based in the UK and manufacture everything over here. So it's a great company. Anyway, moving on.
So we got to the theatre, sat down in our seats, ready to go.
Yeah.
Nice bit of background music to begin with, setting the scene. I think was nice.
Yeah.
Opened the show with Matt James coming on, comedy, magician, and juggler, and he did a few gags just to start things off. Nice little intro, and produced a bowling pin from his sleeve, which was very nice. I thought.
Yeah. Executed really well.
Yeah, it worked really well. Sort of sets the scene for the show, which was good. A few different gags, and after Mark, it went straight into Andrew.
Andy Green, yeah. I know Andy from back in when I used to be at Preston Magic Circle years and years ago. Really got me started in magic with Andy and helped me with loads of stuff, and it was great to see him perform again. I've not seen him perform for probably 15 years, but his first part he did, this was one of his 2 appearances in the show.
Yeah.
The first one he did a lot of what we would call his smalls, so things like, not his underwear, his smalls, it's like his silks and canes, and he does handle them really well, does Andy?
Yeah, he does.
I find it very unique what Andy does in that way, because he doesn't do very sort of manipulation as such, but it's really well handled sort of things with canes and silks and
the visual
sort of stuff, and it's brilliant and really to execute it to a T. You can tell he's a working pro with that. It's fantastic.
Then after his little manipulation-y type routine, we'll call it, he went into Heads Off, and that was the first time we properly got to see his assistant, who I think did really well.
Yeah.
She seemed to
Great job.
know what she was doing, and you see sometimes with assistants, you can tell it's like the first or second time they've done it.
It's all in the face for me.
Yeah,
it's always how the face is kind of, I'm a little bit scared being here, or I know exactly what I'm doing, and she
really did well, I thought,
she
last
did.
night.
Good dancer as well.
Very, definitely. It's always good to mention the assistants, because sometimes they get missed.
Emma, I think she was called.
Was it?
I think so.
Right,
I'll mention that later on. Emma, she was good.
So they did Heads Off, which they did very well, and did one little thing, timed perfectly to the music.
Yeah.
Just on the beat of the music.
Yeah,
I
always
like that.
good.
I think that's a big thing.
Always good.
So then, after Andrew...
Dr. Diablo, same time to his music with his opening fire breathing, fire eating routine.
Yeah.
Was great. Used a fire wheel, which was really nice, and a great sort of. Not just people seem to hint towards fire eating in their routine. Sometimes it was a good, entertaining 5 minutes of a fire eating routine. I think the first bit involves some really good skills there.
You don't see so much fire eating and breathing in theatres particularly because of maybe health and safety regs and stuff.
Yeah.
So it was quite good to see
whereas
that.
Michael just doesn't give a toss, does he? He'll just set fire to anything.
Anything,
But he was really good. Michael Diamond is Dr. Diablo, in case you don't know, but great performer.
It was really good, that.
Very clear that he does this week in, week
out.
Well,
I might as well throw this in now. I was speaking to Dr. Diablo after, and he was saying that because he's used to doing the street kind of shows
the freak show type thing. He does
that it was
side
weird
show type bits.
for him to then come into a theatre, but I think he did really, really well.
Yeah, and it was a great addition. With it being a variety show, a great addition. That sort of thing in there, so it was great.
So that was his fire opening routine that he did. Then moved into what is
human blockhead.
Human blockhead, it's commonly known as now. In essence, the nail up the nose. But he took it steps further and further and further.
A nail and a Phillips head screwdriver, and then the drill.
Full-on drill at the end, which I mean, even when if you've ever tried that, the drill bit really good does get because it's spinning.
Yeah, it's spinning around. Yeah, so it's good. Be a bit,
and you could tell the audience liked it as well. I think.
And something that's sometimes lost on those sorts of shows is it doesn't build. Whereas I think he had a definite build to a climax within the show, which was great, which is fantastic.
Most definitely. It was awesome. Really enjoyed that.
Yeah.
We then were treated to Mark James coming back on and performing, well, I suppose what is sort of known in magic as silent treatment by John Allen, but Mark changed it a little bit. Won't give away too much as to his routine, because it's his routine. I think that should be
really nice routine. Worth seeing.
Beautiful, isn't it?
It's worth mentioning. Sorry, Mark was comparing the whole show, so he was coming back on and off between each act, obviously, and doing different little bits between them. But yeah, great silent treatment.
It was really nice, wasn't it? Yeah, just all that little moment, really intimate, brings everybody in when somebody's not talking. It's amazing the power of silence, though, isn't it? Mark then brought on Michael Jordan. Michael Jordan, if you don't know, is part of Hijinks Illusion Act, who had been at Blackpool Pleasure Beach, Horseshoe Bar.
So 3 years there.
For about 3 years, and I mean, you can really tell that he's come on leaps and bounds. His act, he's just
he did his juggling part of the act, and his opening club juggling very impressive, which was really good. And then he did a routine with knife juggling on top of a giraffe unicycle.
With
me.
He even got Matthew involved as well, which was fabulous. We were very excited
I managed to pick the only other unicyclist in the entire venue to help him, and it was weird for me seeing that the routine from the opposite side, because it's a very similar routines that I did in my street entertaining days and do now on my cabaret show. But it was weird being the guy holding the unicycle up.
Yeah.
I actually feel for the guys that hold me up on there, because I don't know if you've noticed, but I'm slightly bigger than Michael. Michael's about 8 stone wet through, I think. When I was holding him up there, it was difficult enough doing that. But when people have to hold me on the top, I'm about 15 stone, so it's not quite as easy for them. But it was it was good seeing Michael do it. I really enjoyed it.
He did really well. Great interaction with the audience as well. I thought it was his banter was good. And seeing him progress. So after Michael, we had the interval, about 20 minutes or so. We came back in, and Mark opened the second half again, but this time he did his juggling carrier bags / ballet routine, which is
it's a wonder to behold, really.
It is a wonder to behold.
Mark doing ballet, which is
you can see where he's had his training, can't you, from the Royal School.
Yes, definitely heritage there of ballet.
So obviously mixed in with a couple of gags, he did that. He also did his detective routine, which we're not going to go into the final. You need to see it.
It's punalicious, I would say.
It's very punalicious. It's great.
Which is fantastic.
Really well put together piece.
Big fan of a pun, so that's good. That was good.
Mark then brought on the singer. So just a very quick bit about the singer. They had a competition which they ran previously, like they held auditions and what have you. And they decided on a winner. Mark says it was a unanimous decision, and the young lady was called Leonie Jane Kennedy. She did 3 songs. She did, the first one was Dead or Alive by Bon Jovi, acoustically, I should say. That's the official time for acoustically.
You don't play an electric guitar.
No, you can tell. And she did 2 of her own songs as well. Now, I don't know about you, because we haven't really spoken about this properly, but I thought she was really good, and her own songs I thought were very, very catchy.
I was very impressed, very confident as well. She wasn't, they mentioned that she won a couple of talent shows and things like that. To me, she wasn't what I would typically think as a talent show winner. I think it was a sort of class above that, really. I was very impressed with what she did. Yeah, it was
a proper act.
If they hadn't mentioned that she had won the competition to get on the bill, you'd have just assumed she was another one of the acts.
I agree with that. I think she'll do really well. Watch out for her. It's Leonie Jane Kennedy. You can probably find her on Facebook, and I think she'll see these for sale.
She'll probably have a YouTube channel, I imagine.
Yeah, check it out. She's really good.
From Fleetwood, I believe.
Was it? Yeah.
Fleetwood, she's from
We then, Mark came back on and introduced Dr. Diablo again. So we'd already been treated to his weird stuff to begin with. This time we got his animal trap routine, putting the hand into the
animal trap.
That was quite cool, wasn't it?
Yeah, that was nice.
Oh, and the mouse trap. I've not put this on here. He did the mouse trap on the tongue. That was pretty cool.
That was good. It's Tongue.
Depends where you're from.
Lancashire. Tongue.
Yorkshire. We're in Yorkshire now. Tongue.
Next.
Tongue. And followed by the growing and shrinking head illusion, the spinny disc thing. That was quite cool.
Which doesn't work on video, by the way. Don't try and video it. I tried that this week.
So he says.
Big fail. Don't do that.
And after the growing and shrinking head illusion, we then had the bed of nails, which a nice little bit of build. He did it on his own first. After being checked. The potato thing was quite cool. I thought having a potato thrown from the audience.
Yeah, because usually it's dropping a melon or something like that. It was a good.
The woman just lobbed it. Too early.
Yeah.
That was cool.
It was good. It was nice.
And then he got the lad up whose birthday it was yesterday, because that's when the show was. And he picked the lad up, didn't he? Got on the bed of nails, holding the lad. And to be fair, I'm quite impressed actually.
Yeah.
So I'm not overly sure about stuff like that normally, but I liked it.
It's good. He built it well, built a nice climax to it and everything.
I think so.
Good. It was a great little routine.
Definitely.
Right, we need to write long because we said 5 minutes and it's 10 minutes.
So then Mark came back on and performed his full straitjacket routine.
I've been looking forward to seeing that for a long time.
Yeah, and, it's bloody good.
I've not seen it properly. It's a great little routine.
He's done it at a couple of conventions, I know. There's a video of the routine on YouTube, I believe. I think it's still there from when he did it at Tricks in the Sticks. Check it out. It's better if you see it live, to be fair. There's
a few standout straitjacket routines for me. Paul Zennon's I always liked with the Happiness is a guy called Hamlet song. That was good. And then Mark's is great. Love that.
Check it out. It's really good. And finishing off, we had Andrew Green performing kind of a mixture of illusions and his solo stuff. Yeah. We'll just go through very quickly the things he did. So, started off with the
Shadow Box. Beautiful Shadow Box.
Yeah, nice.
Built by Andrew and his dad, I believe. They made that themselves. I love that. It's a very nice Shadow Box.
It is good, isn't it?
It was a lovely routine as well.
To the finish to the music as well. Yeah. Big point. Every time he finished, bang on the beat. Yeah. That's what we like. Then he did a solo spot with a picture of a girl, and it was more candle related stuff, wasn't it? That was really nice. He handles the candles very well.
It does, yeah, I think very nice. You can tell he's done it a lot.
Yeah, a lot. Very nice little change of scene, change of feel in the show as well. So it was very slower music, wasn't it? And it was quite cool like that. I thought nice balance.
Yeah, it was. It was a nice little bit in the middle.
Then he went into his clear sub-trunk routine. Which they did very well, I thought. It was nice. That worked well. The audience seemed to like it.
That one as well, because without revealing anything, it wasn't the standard operation of a clear sub-trunk that you see, which I think sometimes the standard operation is a little bit obvious. Maybe just in my mind being a magician, but Andrew's was different, wasn't it, in a lot of ways, and it was very nicely executed as well.
Then.
And so we'll mention again assistant, great job on all of those.
Yeah, she did, to be fair.
And then what was the last bit?
He did his knife through arm routine, which I liked it. I think it was good. I think for sometimes what is thrown away is a gag.
Yeah.
Just the knife through arm. And he built it up, and the music works really well with it. It was a really nice piece, actually. Yeah. Which then led straight into his, it's called the X Factor routine.
Yeah.
Is it Illusion Craft that build it?
Illusion Craft build the X Factor.
I don't think it's. Is it theirs?
I know they build a lot of them.
Right. We'll find out exactly who the builder is.
I think it is Illusion Crafts. I think
it is. Yeah.
As far as I know,
they definitely did them.
Yeah.
There is video. You can find videos of probably, I imagine, Andrew performing it on.
Yeah, most likely. Yeah.
But great illusion. Box kind of splits.
He's just done a new show reels, Andrew, and I think it's in.
Oh, cool. Okay. So check that out. Which brought us to the end of the show. So it was all in all a brilliant night. We can't recommend it highly enough.
Yeah.
We're hoping that he's going to be doing another one.
Promised another one possibly next month, possibly afterwards. So hopefully we'll be able to go back and see that.
Along. It was either £6 or £9, depending on what tickets you got. Yeah. And it was such good value for money. You really can't go far wrong.
Yeah.
Just another couple of little bits. So the acts, we had Leonie Jane Kennedy, check her out on YouTube. You've got Michael Jordan from Hijinks, have a little look at some of his videos, or go see him live if you can. Mark James, comedy magician and juggler, Facebook page, have a look on there to keep up to date with all the stuff. And Dr. Diablo, his website, we can put all the links underneath.
Yeah.
Andrew Green, again, check out his videos on YouTube, because there were some of the routines that we've mentioned which will be worth having a look at.
Modern Mysteries is Andrew Green's website.
Oh, is it?
It's, if you search for www.modernmysteries.co.uk, I think it's Andrew.
Cool. And I think pretty much
sums it
up. All in all, 10 out of 10. Go see it.
Yeah.
Can't
Just
go
like
wrong.
any variety, though, you know, one of our big things about what we do is we love to. We need to keep variety entertainment alive as such, because in recent years lately it's coming back a lot, which is great, and we need to keep pushing that variety coming back.
Definitely.
So supporting it is the best thing that you can do. So
Certainly is.
Yeah. Great.
On that note, thanks very much. Hope you enjoyed it. This is Matt.
Thanks a lot.
I'm Tom. We are Matt and Tom.
That's Harry. Say goodbye, Harry.
Harry.
He's waving.
I love Harry.